It's my loud voice that's echoing, so I'll just try and be a bit more quiet. Hello, everybody. It's Matthew from the podcast, and I notice I'm GM, and I shouldn't be. I'll change that shortly. And I can't remember how long ago it was that we played the last session of Night Witches, but I think it was at least 4 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
It was only 2 weeks ago.
It's only two weeks ago.
All right, there we go. Okay. Then all time is going crazy in my house. So this week we are going to be led through our GMing from Mohammed here, who's going to background the character of Anusha and take us through the perils of our new duty station. Oh, sorry, that's me quoting our new duty station, which I clicked on there and then I started talking. So, Mohammed, over to you.
Yes, thank you, Matt. Okay, so you're playing as Valentina, right?
Yeah, I'm just calling up my character sheet so I can remember how to spell my name, but I will do that in a moment. Junior Lieutenant Valentina Valia Malinskova. Got to fit that on here. That's going to be fun.
Okay.
Oh, how do I do that? I can't remember how to change my name. You just carry on. I'll work out how to change my name while I'm doing this.
So our new station is Peresyp. So last time we can you share the screens, the questions?
All right, that's a good plan. Give me a moment. Share screen, window, and I've got it here somewhere. Here we go. That is it. So this is Peresyp.
Yep.
And these are our missions. But you wanted to have a look at the questions.
Yeah, last time for the questions, which officer of the 588 is quietly afraid to fly over? I guess we established that it's Senior Lieutenant Anya.
Yes.
And what secret larger item are the local villager rumored to possess? We agreed on the bed.
Oh yes, the bed.
Yeah. And why has the NKVD set up shop at abandoned church? We agreed on the questioning the villagers and setting a base for the NKVD, right?
Yes.
Okay, so how is the runway? The packed dirt main street of the village of Peresyp oriented? Where is the converted school used as barracks, briefing rooms and staff headquarters? How about the well-guarded supply tent, the barn turned hangar, and the lonely hill overlooking the sea? So I guess we cannot draw it, but we can just describe how it is established.
I'm seeing the runway, and I'm seeing us. I'm not sure whether this part of the world had tourist resorts quite yet in the early part of the 20th century, but I'm seeing quite a long promenade road that goes quite straight along an area of beach, but right next to the beach. So that has been designed to be our runway. It slopes gently up a hill towards the main village, but yeah, I think it's their main beach road that we're using as a runway. Why can't I change my name?
So before we begin, can you introduce yourself and your characters?
Each of us in turn.
Yes, please.
Shall I go first?
Yes, please. From
I've newly returned to the detail. I was thought lost on a previous mission. I am Junior Lieutenant Valentina Valia Malinovskaya, and I will write my name as soon as I can work out how to do it. And I am, in terms of archetype, in terms of playbook, I'm a raven. And in terms of my role within the group, I'm the misanthrope. And I was a misanthrope before, and there's always a chance when you change for it, you can change roles. But no, I reckon I'm still the misanthrope. I'm not sure who I'm a navigator. I'm not sure who I'm flying with, but I'm pretty sure the tail number of my plane is going to be 113.
The legendary 113.
The legendary 113, yeah.
Okay, Jerry, can I please introduce yourself and your characters?
Thanks, Mohammed. My name's Jerry. Great to be here. And today I will be Junior Lieutenant Elena Petrova. And Elena was late to join the section. I came in as a replacement to make up some casualties. In the time I've been here with the section, I'm now on my third navigator, and hopefully we've worked out somebody who can fly with. She's very pleased that last week, being the first week of October, they were issued, the squadron was issued their new winter uniforms, which is much more comfortable than the threadbare summer uniform she had from the stores at training. And she feels much more handsome and comfortable in it.
Brilliant. Thank you, Elena. Nicholas, up to you.
Yeah, so I'm Lieutenant Anya Repina Pavlova. I'm also a more of a navigator than a pilot, but I guess we have to dabble in all roles. I'm also Raven, and I changed the role to Dreamer at this station.
Brilliant. So, Peresyp is close enough to truck-served supply lines feeding the Red Army that the regiment is adequately provisioned despite winter weather. The local villagers scattered along the coast of the Sea of Azov can provide what the Red Army force does not, for a price, of course. So let us begin now. During the day, what do you like to do?
Nobody's volunteering to go first.
Mm-hmm.
I get up early in the mornings and I spend quite a lot of time scouting around the close houses of the village here. I'm just beginning to draw a little bit of a map. It won't be great. Let me just see if I can bring it into sharp relief. So this is my map. Here's the runway. The planes are at the far end of the runway. There's a little bit of a harbour here with fishing boats from the village. But the majority of the village, and indeed the schoolhouse where we are, is way up the hill. So there's a bit of a walk down to the hill. But as I say, down to the runway when it's action stations time. But I'm spending my time walking around the village in the very early hours. As soon as it is light, I'm up and out. And, I find the villagers can be really quite generous with the sort of things they leave out. There's very often fish and smokehouses that they've obviously left out for us to take. There's newly delivered bread for the bakers left on doorsteps a moment too long. And I come back with a pretty decent breakfast for the whole flight. And yeah, we're getting well fed from the rations, but this is locally produced stuff, and it's pretty good. So that's what I'm doing in the morning.
Okay, perfect. Can you turn to the normal screen, please, Matthew?
Oh, yep. Sorry, that's too much for me.
No.
There we go. Back to that one.
Okay. So, anybody doing anything else?
Yeah, go on.
You go first, Anna.
So at breakfast, so shouldn't we maybe celebrate that Valia is back with us again? Shouldn't we have a bit of a celebration? I think I will get something especially nice for later before we take off.
Oh,
Good.
I'm interested to see. You know, I like to see myself as the kind of provider for this flight, for our detail. So I'm kind of very friendly, but I'm asking you. Oh, what do you have in mind?
Yeah.
You know, kind of. I can't. I'm no good with surprises. Just tell me. I won't tell anybody else.
No. I wanted to be your surprise. I really wanted to be your surprise. I know I could trust you, but I really wanted to be your surprise.
Of course, you can trust me.
Yes, I know I can trust you. I can definitely trust you. Yeah.
Excellent. I shall have to keep my eyes peeled and just. I'll let you go, but every time I get the opportunity, I'm just eyeballing you from afar, see what you're doing, who you're talking to, where you're going.
So, what you're? Go ahead, Jerry. Go ahead, Elena.
Just shortly after Valentina leaves, I get up, put on my flight suit to head out to ask permission to fly some practice runs, bomb runs, this morning in first light. And as I leave, I drop an envelope into the out tray to go off to be censored, and walk out. And anybody who will pass will notice the address on the front of the envelope, which is to Alexei Petrov, Senior Lieutenant, State Security, Directorate, State Security, room 45/7, 11 to 13, Ulstria Ball, Leblankia, Moscow.
Okay. So, okay, what's the role for the reach out? Maybe, yeah. So you can roll a reach out if.
I do.
Are you looking for a daytime reach out move?
Yeah.
It's here. Are we still on? Sorry, I just noticed that Acrobat crashed. I'm not sure whether we're still on showing the screen.
Okay.
No,
can.
Share screen. Come back, and there we go. So can we see it now? Reach out says when you reach out by letter or in person, reveal a significant new truth and roll the dice. On a 10 or plus, you can choose two things. On 7 to 9, choose one. So I guess I'm guessing we may be hearing a significant new truth in the contents of that letter, which you may not be telling us as characters, but you may be telling us as players.
Indeed. Let me roll, and I've rolled a 6 and a 3. So that's 9.
So that's 9.
Okay, it's choose
So you
one.
can choose one of these. Add one to the mission pool. Change the
Remove,
target.
remove one harm from each from you and your friends. Change the targets, and or tone of currently filled regard slot. Add one to the mission pool.
So I think I'll add one to the mission pool.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so you want to do a test run?
Hmm.
Okay, so let me take this note for later. Okay, so we'll come back to you for the test run. Sorry, Lieutenant Anna, you're saying?
Yeah. So then when I try to sneak away when Valia is not looking, and I've
Valia is
heard.
always looking.
Yeah. Yes, but I'm very.
I try
I'm trying
and
to be
be always looking, but I'm not an owl. I can't turn my head all the way around. So she may have got away with me. Got away with it.
And I sneak away into the village, and because I've heard there is this old man who supposedly has a stash of caviar.
Nice.
So I go knocking on his door.
Okay, can you roll a scrounge roll for me?
Yes. So that's luck. So there's no.
Yes.
Oh, I hope you don't get accused of stealing smoked fish and bread off people's smokehouses and doorsteps. That would be a terrible thing.
That's a 10.
Nice.
No, you're not going to
Oh.
get accused of any of that.
Okay, so you knock on the door. You find the correct person.
And
Okay,
so
he opens the door. Yes, can I help
so
you?
my good man. I've heard that you've in possession of some black gold that is very important for raising the morale of our brave troops and us, the brave pilots.
How did you know about it? I was very quiet. Can
Yes,
you?
but
Okay, I will give you some, but please don't tell the NKVD. I'm an old man. I don't want to get punished or sent to the camp. I will give you.
of course,
I give you a little, but please don't tell
please,
anyone.
here.
Okay.
She pulls out a frame, a metal frame, maybe silver, and takes out. There's a picture that has been turned upside down. That she takes out the picture and keeps it, but then she gives him this silver frame and said, "Please have this, and maybe I can have a bit more than a little."
Okay, come inside. I don't want you to attract any attention.
Yes. Of course,
Okay.
of course.
Okay. He comes back to the kitchen and opens some sort of secret compartment and get a very large container of black gold.
No. That's too much. That's too much. No, thank you.
Okay, I'll give you. No, this is not war for you. I'm an old man, but I'm not stupid old man. I will maybe die, but it takes all my stash. They give you a good, generous one, and then taste it. You know, I'm very good. It's very, very delicate.
Puts this spoon into her mouth and closes her eyes and loses time and space for a while, and then this is very good.
Okay, but please,
the Red Army is indebted to you. This is for the war effort.
Of course, it is for the war effort. We all know that everything is for the war effort. Everything will continue to be for the war effort. I'm an old man. I know. I know. Okay, off you go because you attack any attention.
Good.
Okay, back to you, Jerry. Can you?
One to the mission pool, right? So we got two. Yeah.
Yes. Of course, after eating a high quality.
Yes.
Okay, so what to do for the test run?
So, assuming that they give me clearance to do some practice flights and so.
Yes, this is.
I fly up, circle the village a couple of times, and using that old church has an aim point. I buzz it a couple of times, in the manner with a silent dive. Just and wondering that if I notice anything untoward about it as I pull out of the dive and circle back.
You mean the old church where the NKVD are based nowadays?
That'll be the one.
So
Right.
you're acting up. Okay.
I think I'm acting up, aren't I?
Okay, so I don't think you are acting like a lady. So, but okay. So
I think that's. I think I get a +1 for being a hoodlum.
Right. It does sound to me you're acting more like a hooligan than a Soviet-born airwoman doing
Yeah.
stunts over the church, over the NKVD's headquarters. Yeah.
So I roll. Let me see. No, I don't know if I've that. No, I don't think I get the +1. Oh, hold on. Adventure. That's wheels down. No,
Luck.
I don't.
Luck.
Oh, I get. I don't get. Yeah, I'm 0 at luck. So, oh dear.
It's not gone well.
I rolled 4. A 3.
Oh,
oh, 4. Okay. So of course, one of the NKVD officers just rushed from the church and who the hell is flying over our office? Okay, can you roll me a wheel down?
oh, you're not making wheels down. Oh, that's
Sorry.
harsh.
I think I might get that free because I've got 11.4 meters tip to toe. When you want to land in some new place, you can ask, is it remotely possible to land there? And the GM.
Yeah.
So is it remotely possible? And the GM
Yes.
will tell you if the answer is yes, you don't need to roll the wheels down.
Okay, you don't need to get the wheels down, but you will get interrogated by the NKVD.
When I get back to the base.
Yes.
They may take you to the church. You'll see what's inside it, what you were looking for.
So after you land the plane, one of the NKVD officers, can you please have some talk together? Why were you circling around our headquarters?
Well, I needed comrade. I needed a decent sized building to use as a aiming point to practice my attack runs, because I feel that the fascist pit vipers have fortifications on the other side, so I wanted to get a good feel for it in advance of whatever I have to do this evening. Do forgive me for disturbing your slumbers and your important work. there. I wasn't aware that that it was in use at the present time. Being a church, I felt it was possibly boarded up for state security. Forgive
So
me,
you think
comrade.
so you think that the NKVD office is a good practice run for the to
Well, as I
discern?
said, it looked like a church to me, comrade. So I felt it was not in use.
So are you telling the truth or are you lying to them?
I'm kind of lying to them.
Okay, okay, because this is a questioning and informal interview. Can you share 58 of the main handout, please, Matt?
58 of the main book.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me a moment. Give me a moment. Recent. Oh, is that the main book? No, it's not. Give me a moment.
Okay, no
Please
problem.
hold, caller. There we go.
Ah, here we go. 58, is it?
Yeah.
And come on.
You can search for NKVD. Okay.
Okay, read the.
Oh, 58.
Yeah, 58. That's what I'm trying to do.
Why it's not getting 58 from my side?
Can you see it?
Oh, 48, sorry. 48.
48.
I'm awfully sorry.
No problem.
Okay, so the informal interview. When you are questioned by NKVD, roll plus luck if you lie, and plus guts if you tell the truth. Dreamers can roll using whatever state they prefer.
So that's
You
both
got
of
to
them are
roll
plus
versus
0.
luck.
So it's I did say I was lying, and that's 6, 7, 8, 6 and a 2.
8. Ooh. So I will be talking to you later. Can I have your name, please?
Yes, Junior Lieutenant Elena Petrova. The recipient of Medal of Valor. I sort of puff my chest out and give the sweetest smile I can muster in the situation.
We'll be talking to you later, comrade.
Thank you, comrade. I spin on my heels and leave the tent or the office.
Okay. So okay, we will let Valia follow roll if she succeeded to follow Anya or not.
Okay, so what will that be? I guess that's an eyeball.
Yeah.
From this stay move.
Yes.
Which I will get you. So I'm trying to size up the situation. So that's me plus skill. Oh, I don't do skill. And I'm rolling, and I'm rolling, and I'm rolling 5.
Okay, so she completely give you the slip.
Yeah.
And you're not aware where she is. Okay, after maybe she didn't take long, maybe half an hour or 45 minutes. Lieutenant Anya returned to the barracks with a great smile on her face.
I can't. I kind of. I want to be friendly, but I can't quite let Anya be the one who's best at scrounging. So I'm going to try a straight scrounge, and I am just going to be asking around the camp for a decent bottle of vodka if I can find one.
Okay.
So I am going to roll on luck +1. I've got 5 this time. I'm going to get 12 this time, surely. Oh, fuck.
What?
No, 5.
Oi. Hmm.
So
Okay.
you can choose
Uh,
3 options from the list, or
okay.
worse.
Of course. Yeah, this is interesting. Okay. You get your vodka, but it's completely the worst vodka you ever. It's basically it's a toilet vodka. I don't know if this is can be made or not, but you know when you make in prison they make some bootlegged alcohol. So
Yeah.
it's equivalent of that. Let's say it's equivalent that.
I think vodka can be made in all sorts of cheap sorts of ways, and can make you blind as well. So if you want to give us some harm,
And of course, the one who gave you this poor vodka has asked for a favor.
of course, you know me. Well, you may not know me because it's been a long time since I've been in the regiment. But I used to be in the regiment. I had a reputation for sorting out everybody's problems. Tell me, what is the favor you have? I'm sure I can. Sure, I can get it.
So this Private Oscar Pitiev just ask for. Okay, what? Let me think of. You said I will come back to you later, but try to survive.
I owe you one, I say, tipping the bottle at him.
But don't get blind. Okay. So nobody's looking for the legendary bed?
Not today, obviously.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I think maybe when we're recovering from vodka poisoning. Maybe.
okay. So you return to the barracks and Anya's was waiting for you. So are you preparing to celebrate now or after returning from the night move?
No, we should have it. We should do it now. So
Okay.
Discreetly
It's
opening a
our
bottle and sniffing it.
Yeah.
Oh, we could wait till we get back.
yeah. Oh, Valia, you shouldn't have brought. You shouldn't have brought. We're celebrating you. You shouldn't get it. This,
You're right. I really shouldn't. But
yeah.
it is what it is.
Yeah. Good thing I've saved some up of my rations.
I inquire with Valentina why she's trying to poison us after just returning to the with her vodka.
It's not the best vodka. I'm sorry, sisters. This town they obviously don't know how to make vodka. I don't know what they're making it out of. Potatoes or something. Fish even. Yes, it is pretty dreadful. But still,
please.
Thank you for Anna for procuring this. Where did you get caviar?
Well, someone has or had caviar in the village, but well, I think it's best for everyone if I don't tell.
Of course. It should be a closely guarded secret.
Oh,
it should.
And she runs away to tell the. Okay, she's come back.
Not yet. Oh, am I disappearing?
No, you're okay now.
Okay.
So, okay.
Please, Valia, what happened?
What happened?
We thought we thought you were dead, and then you come back.
It was It was a terrible tragedy. You know, we got on so well. Me and fuck, I've forgotten her name. What's her name? Jason's
Alyona?
Alyona.
Alyona.
You know, Alyona, she was like a daughter to me. You know, just like a daughter, sometimes like a sulky teenager. You know, she was young, but a great pilot,
Fantastic.
and but impetuous, you know. And we saw an opening, and I realised this was a great opportunity to big up our heroism. So we saw an opening in the German lines, undefended, no flak at all. And it was just a bit further than we'd intended to fly. But we flew. We still had bombs left. And we dropped them. I'm pretty sure it was a general's camp. But we didn't have enough fuel to get back. And Alyona, she tried to limp back on what fuel we had, but soon the propeller stopped, and our plane had been shot terribly. So we weren't even gliding well. We were heading down, and she turned to me and she said, "Tell Anusha and the others that I love them." And then she saved us. She saved our lives. But well, she saved my life, but at the cost of hers. She tried a landing, clipped a tree. I was thrown clear of the aircraft, but she burned.
Sad. Very sad.
Very sad. I sometimes think the vodka makes you sad. This vodka definitely makes me sad. And you know what? Tomorrow morning it's going to make me sadder as well.
Okay. So, do you want to do anything before the debriefing?
Anything else?
Yeah.
I'm okay. I think for the briefing.
Okay. So,
Yep.
can we?
So give me a moment. Oh, wrong sheet.
Okay. Since I guess the senior rank is Lieutenant Anya, right?
Right.
I think
yeah.
you're right.
Okay. So
Senior lieutenant.
yeah.
Well, I'm just
So
not senior, but just lieutenant. But still.
Yeah, but I'm a
was
junior
commissioned.
lieutenant.
Who was commissioned first? Who became a junior lieutenant first?
Well, Valia was commissioned.
Well, maybe I'm
earlier.
commissioned first. So you're saying I should go and get the briefing, find out which mission we're doing.
You'll be the senior officer then in the flight.
okay.
I don't like being singled out for attention. But I will go to the briefing.
Okay. So we have 3 missions only, I guess. They were.
No, that's not the right.
That's not the right one, is it? No, that's the training one. That's
Yeah.
at Engels. Hold on.
Peresyp,
Tried
No,
going out.
it's
It's
further
gone.
down.
Obviously, when it crashed, it went back to page 1 of these. That one
Here we
there.
Yeah.
This one.
Okay. So we have
And
5,
then 5 missions. 6.
6 missions. Okay. Okay, the western terminus of the German cable tram moving equipment across the strait. The tram line extends several kilometers from the Crimean side northeast of Kirch and the Kushka Spit. KG-51's Luftwaffe fuel depot of the Fedosia airfield. This is deep in German-occupied territory. This mission requires a pincer approach, one of which is over water. Two-way find roles by different navigators are needed to successfully locate the target. Anyone participating advances. German trenches. Close to friendly infantry near the village of Urma, straddling the Kuban River, except in ineffectual ground fire. Okay, rail marshalling yard behind the Kirch salient at Alushata, except fierce anti-aircraft fire and searchlights. Anti-aircraft defenses atop Mountain Tridat over Kirch, dangerous and technically difficult to reach. The guns themselves have been modified to fire at negative elevation, toward the beaches below. The lead plane automatically takes enemy fire. This mission requires 2 attack runs for successful completion. Anyone participating advances. Daylight search for 3 missing barges full of naval infantry lost on the Black Sea. This mission requires wayfinding. An attack run to drop supply and messages is optional. Enemy fire on ferrier represent the harsh maritime environment.
Well,
I like A or C personally.
do you? What about you, Lieutenant?
I don't like B.
I was
water.
thinking we're all navigators. Surely this is a time for us navigators to shine.
I'm a pilot.
Yes.
Oh, sorry, you're a pilot.
Mhm.
But Anya, you're a pilot, aren't you?
No, I'm more of a navigator.
Right. Yes. Yeah. So you're a navigator. So look, 2 wayfinding roles. Prince approach. One of the pincers is over the water. You take the land one. I take the sea one.
Yes.
Let's
I don't
go
have
to our
I
strength.
don't have a say. I don't have a say. You decide. And you.
Well, part of me wants to. Those poor barges are going to be stuck there till
Yes.
next week if we don't do then. But I think I'm going to go with the barge with that Luftwaffe fuel depot. We'll get an advance.
Yeah.
Come on, you wanted advance. We all wanted advance.
As a player, I would go for B. As a character, I don't want to do that mission.
You know what? You fly over
Okay.
the land. I'll take the sea route. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
I'm
Sure.
quite happy to fly over the land in that case.
Okay.
We're not going to get our feet wet, Anna. Not in this one.
Yeah.
Mm.
Good.
Don't. Yeah. Okay, this is over water.
How badly can I roll a 3rd time? Come on.
I want to be a villain here, but okay. Since it is over water, I'm sorry, Anya, but I guess we have to roll something for your fear of water.
Oh,
But I'm going over land.
pincer approach, one of which is over water. So
Okay.
I'll
Okay.
take-
So
2 wayfinding roles by different navigators, and I'll take the over water one. Is I think what
okay,
I'm saying.
perfect. Okay. So yes, it requires 2 wayfind. So who's flying with who?
Oh, who have we got? Are we in 3 separate planes?
I
Because we
think,
still need somebody to do the bombing run.
if I understood,
Didn't Lena and me fly in this? Well, we can change it, but I think we manned one. Or
that's right.
womaned.
Yeah.
Okay, so
One
Lena
of
and
them.
Anna.
And I have got a new pilot who we maybe have to invent.
Mm.
Let me just quickly have a look at the handout sheet.
Okay.
And I believe I have a list of names.
I think it's later on. That file. There we are.
Yeah.
Right, I am
Tamara.
Tamara.
But next page, I think you have surnames.
Surnames. There we go. There we go. Tamara Toropova. Tamara Toropova. Oh, she was great. She's like a superhero already.
Yeah.
She's going to be the best pilot here.
Wasn't she a ballet dancer before the war?
Yeah.
She probably was.
I'm sure she trained with the Bolshoi.
Okay, so the third plane, we'll invent others. Okay.
Yeah, we don't know them. We'll just cast all the harm their way.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so it's Zara and Olga in the last plane.
Okay.
Okay, so can you please, navigators, roll your wayfind?
Right. I'm rolling +1 on this because
you have 2 in your mission pool right now.
Sorry? We have
Yeah.
2 in our mission pool, yeah. So I get to choose luck when I roll wayfind, which not everybody gets. And I get 12, a natural 12.
Whoa.
That's not bad.
Okay. Yeah.
I get a 9.
Okay.
We could just spend a point to make that feel more comfortable, don't you think? What is wayfind if we don't?
The consequences, you'll find it to choose one consequence. Your plane suffered a minor mechanical failure. They are waiting for you. Triggers enemy fire. You're stressed or banged around. Split 2 harms however you want. You can choose one.
Or spend a mission point.
Or you can spend a mission point to complete at 10. Yeah.
Yeah, let's spend that mission point.
Okay, so you brilliantly found the fuel depot with no effort at all. So you want to bomb it? So
Yep. So I roll an attack run now, do I?
Yeah.
That's roll plus guts.
Plus guts.
Plus guts, that's at 0. And let's see what we get.
That doesn't sound
4
good.
and a 2, so that's 6.
6. Well, you can get it up to a 7 with your mission point.
7.
Yeah,
7.
you can get it as a 7, but you have to choose 2 consequences. The damage of the target is not significant, and it's your fault. You fly through a storm of flak, triggers enemy fire. A plane user section is damaged. GM choice. You and your fellow airwoman are marked. You can choose 2.
Well, I think, what do you think about the mark, Nicholas?
Yeah, sure.
We'll take a mark each, and
Okay.
we'll take some flak.
So, of course, after you drop the bomb, the defenses you trigger the defenses. So, roll enemy fire. So, roll plus luck.
And your luck is... Oh, right.
0.
Forget I asked. You're going to roll high sometime.
Sometime in my life. 5 and a 3, so that's 8.
8 is good.
Yeah,
This is good.
Okay,
I mean,
so
not as good as 5 and a 5 would have been, but
As good as 5 and a 5.
So 8, we have to choose consequences.
Yeah.
You and 2 consequences. You and your fellow airwoman are marked. Casualties on board. Split 5 harm between you, however you like. But it will triggers wheels down. Your plane is damaged, will triggers wheel down. Another plane in your section goes down. GM will decide which. You have to choose 2.
So I'll choose a trigger wheels down
Okay.
because I can help with that.
Mm-hmm.
And what do you think about the other one, Nicholas?
Can you have 2 marks from one mission?
Probably not.
I don't know about the rules. Let me check it.
I mean, let me go and check that, shall I?
5 harm is that's a lot.
That will put one of us in the hospital.
I don't know why.
Harm or mark, you mean?
But-
Marks, not
No,
harm.
I'm considering
okay.
the second option there.
5, it's a lot because, 4, you're dead.
Yeah.
But actually, one of you takes 3, one of you takes 2. So
Yeah.
don't worry about 5.
So one of us would end up in the hospital with them.
I don't think there is something to.
No limit to the number of marks you take.
Yeah. I don't think
But
there is something.
I'd be inclined to take more marks.
Yeah. Sure.
Or put Mohammed in a difficult situation of having to damage one of the planes.
Yeah, Zara and Olga. I hate Zara and Olga.
Yeah, they're not here. What can they do?
Yeah.
Right, so I'll just read about marks. Your character can be marked as a result of moves, sometimes as a choice, sometimes as a fact of life. Each mark also adds to a grim tally, and terrible things begin to happen when milestones are reached. The final milestone, of course, is the character's own unavoidable destruction.
So nothing about the limits of marks.
No, I think just the
But
effect of a
you
mark can
can't.
happen instantly, but it is fine to wait for the appropriate moment to introduce it. Yeah, I don't think I think you can have more than 1 mark.
Because you keep filling your marks remain filled out from previous games, don't they?
Yeah.
So
So in the end, you run out of marks, basically.
yeah.
You cannot take. You cannot take.
You're dead.
So yeah.
Embrace death and face your final destiny.
So what's your decisions?
I leave it to Jerry to decide.
Yeah, you made the roll, Jerry. Your choice.
I made the roll. So what I'll do, I'll throw it back to Mohammed and say we'll take some damage, and Mohammed decides.
Okay. I will leave this to the fate of dice. So 1 and 2 it will be Lena and 1 and 2 will be Lena and Anna. 3 or 4 Valia and Tamara, and 5 or 6 Zara and Olga.
So is this the other plane in the section goes down? Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So sorry, it's 1. Okay. It's 4.
That's my plane.
Again.
Oh no!
Down she goes.
Wheels down. Okay.
Wheels down.
I imagine my pilot has been shot and incapacitated, and I've got to bring the plane down.
So both planes, the 3 planes return, but you have to go do a wheel down. So Zara and Olga landed.
Okay.
Okay, the second plane, it's Valia.
Oh, right. It's me who's got to do it. I'd like to see how it's done first by a pilot that's actually done it. But
Plus skills. You have to roll plus skills.
okay, yeah, but no. So, but I'm just wondering whether I'd keep circling and just watch how Jerry's character does it.
Okay, you keep circling. So you keep
I
circling.
am, of course, the senior lieutenant here.
You have to see us all in. Yes.
So I'm waving
The-
you
the-
forward. I'm
the
waving you
senior
forward and
junior
pointing at my
lieutenant.
slumped over pilot.
So you can bring a plane wheels down. Well, when you change duty stations, advance to walked away from a wreck one. Okay. So I need to. So I get +1 on skill. Oh bloody hell!
Mm.
So that's a 3 and a 1 plus
Oh
1
no!
is 5.
Don't show me how not to do it, Elena. Don't show me how not to do it.
Ah,
So whatever
Whoa.
as I was coming in, the ground just came up to meet the plane.
Right.
okay. So yeah, it's 5.
5 in
Five.
total. Nothing in the mission pool. That's a
Okay.
miss.
That's a
Okay.
miss.
So it came down to let me think about this. I don't want to be a bastard from the first GM I did. Okay, so what Olga and Zara just told not the security, the ambulance and the fire department that we have some troubles in the other planes, so they were preparing.
They knew they needed to talk us down.
Yeah. So, but I have to roll something for it. So I don't know who can roll for Zara and Olga.
So I'm just wondering whether that might be on choosing the consequences. Whether you need to roll anything at all, you could just story tell this one.
Okay. On a miss, the gem will start off with a fiery wreck and build from there.
Yeah. So. Oh yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So I think it's kind of saying you crash in a fiery wreck, but luckily the fire engine pre-warned is there. Do you want to give them some harm? I guess GM hard moves.
Yeah, I guess
If we,
you need to split. Yeah, you need to split GM moves. Okay, show me the GM moves.
Can you see it there?
Inflict harm or scarcity as established. Okay, so can you split 5 harms?
Sure.
Well, I think I probably have 3 of them because I end up with the engine in my lap being in the front seat.
So directly after you land, you crashed, but luckily the ambulance was there, but you got 3 harms, and for Nicholas' character 2 harms. So what the harm table said?
So that's
2 harm is serious injury. Yeah.
Yeah.
Diligent aid in the day away from duties, remove it. 3 harm. Has 2 harm and unconscious or injuries requiring hospitalization.
Well, we're in civilization. You brought it. You brought us home. Maybe you didn't walk away.
And we got the target.
Okay, so next plane, and also they are ready for you.
All right. So I'm circling onto my last gasp of fuel as I watch the fiery mess beneath me which is filling me with confidence. Not, but I do have. God, is there anything I can do? Give me a moment. Do I have any of my things? Fortune? No, I've chosen a single move. Right now, I'm rolling on skill. Is it, or is it
Yeah.
guts?
I guess it was skill. Skill, yeah.
Will stand a skill, yes.
Okay. 4.
Mohammed's trying so hard not to kill us, and we're just suicidal.
Scheiße.
This isn't going well.
So you the same. Okay, I will do the same. Also, you need to split five harms.
Right. How dead is 4 dead?
4's dead, I think. Yeah.
So I'm going to be really
yeah.
cheeky here, and my pilot, the ballerina, she's going to take 4, and I'm going to walk away with 1.
Oh my god. Okay.
If you're giving me the choice, I mean, you might say
no. Okay, this is your choice. This is your choice. So the plane, Tamara was piloting the plane. She's nose down. She just fly up from the plane and impaled in another in a metal pipe that was sticking out of a truck.
Oh, what was the last thing she said to me? I'm a leaf on the wind, watch me fly.
She probably insulted you. Curse you.
She had such a promising career with the Bolshoi ahead of her.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Should I take a mark as well?
Yeah, if you want.
Since I just witnessed the death of a comrade, and a comrade that I was gonna really enjoy having my prima ballerina star with a superhero name, all gone now. Feels sometimes like I'm cursed, but yeah, there we go. She's dead. I get off. It's just like pretty much. To tell you the truth, guys, I was lying about that story, which was nowhere near as glamorous. We'd run out of fuel. She didn't burn to death. But now I've seen this woman burn to death because I said that story.
So
actually, I kind of feel that's share a premonition. No. Witness the death of a comrade. I've done that. Yeah.
Okay. So he completely went unharmed. Maybe just a little stress from this horrible crash, but uncased, unhurt.
It's a minor injury. A minor injury is still an injury. I mean, obviously, rest and relaxation will remove it. But
yeah, just maybe a shot from this horrible vodka will probably smooth everything out.
That'll disinfect anything, that vodka will.
So for the debriefing, I guess you are the only conscious one that can give any.
Yes.
Right. Debrief.
So your she's fuming.
Tell your chief of staff what went right and what went wrong.
Yeah. She just witnessed 2 plane crashed and 1 member is dead and 2 member rushed to the hospital, and only one member no harm, just a little bit stressed and some scratches around her face.
Yeah. Yes, that didn't go well. We took risks, but we were determined to destroy that fuel dump, and we did succeed in destroying that fuel dump, comrade. The fascists will not refuel from there again. It was a huge explosion. We were lucky to fly away from it in our slow planes, but I think I don't want to speak against any member of the Red Army, but we were given some vodka by Oscar
Peresyp,
Petraeus,
yeah.
who which I think was spiked. I think it may have damaged the judgment, if not the actual health of our pilots and crew. And so I worry whether that was the ultimate cause of the
And you,
I lie.
and you partake in drinking before you going into a mission?
I'm gonna lie here. Well, you've got to forgive my sisters. They were welcoming my return. They thought I was dead, you know. Have you seen my medal? I
Yes,
got the Order of the Patriotic War.
Yes, your reputation preceded you, Lieutenant Valia. We know you. We know you returned bravely from those Nazis, and you fought your way out of here.
They were happy to see me. We wanted something. You know, it's a hard life here. The rations are good. Thank you to Comrade Joe. It's good. It's good to have rations here, but you know, some of the luxuries. Well, I say luxuries. They shouldn't really be luxuries at all. They should be common things. And you know, they just wanted a little steadying tot of vodka. You know how it is.
Yeah, I know. Spike vodka is not a good vodka.
No,
you have to
no.
You're using your zealot talent, right?
I'm using my sorry.
You're using your zealot, or
I'm not a zealot. No.
Not a zealot,
I'm a
okay.
misanthrope generally.
Okay, so
But I guess what I might be doing here, actually, if we want to put a move on it,
roll.
I'm acting up and I'm acting like a natural-born Soviet airwoman.
Okay, roll for your medals.
Roll plus medals. Come on, +2. No!
I did everything to just let you survive, man. What did you roll?
I got snake eyes.
Scheiße. What shit
I
called
think
in
they
Russian?
worked out the source of the vodka.
What is going on with these dice? I did get a 12, a natural 12, didn't I, earlier on in the adventure?
So snake
Do
eyes.
you want to use mine, Matthew?
Sorry?
Do you want to use mine? Do you want to use mine?
Yeah, no, yours is no better.
Yeah.
Okay, she looks at you suspiciously and very, very disgusted look. Partaking in a party before going on a serious mission. This not will go well, Lieutenant Valia. This is not will go well. I guess you need to be reported to the NKVD. Please report yourself to the NKVD office at the church.
Okay. I will report to the NKVD just as soon as I have seen the health of my colleagues. And I go and visit them in the hospital. Obviously, I can only talk to one of them. And I tell Anya that I have I've taken the blame myself, and I've been I'm going now to talk to the NKVD. I obviously don't tell Elena anything at all because she's still unconscious. But I make a great show of.
Can I just check something about Elena's current disposition, because I have adventurer, which allows me to walk away from a wrecked plane, can I dodge
Okay.
those 3 harm?
Okay. Good. Okay. Let's go back. Return back a little bit from the past. Okay.
No,
so
wait.
Hmm?
Is that what it says?
I don't know. I'm just looking at it now. Is it the
Adventurer?
same? What does it actually say for you on the Raven? What? No. What animal are you?
Because you can bring a plane wheels down well when you change duty stations. Advance if you walk away from a wrecked aircraft. No,
Sorry.
it's
What archetype? What play sheet do
oh,
you
it's
have?
the hawk.
Or-
The hawk.
You can bring a plane wheels down when you change duty station. Advance if you walked away from a wrecked plane. Are we changing duty stations?
No.
No.
So that applies when we change
Yeah,
duty stations.
It's not,
Yeah.
You will
because
get
we-
an
And
extra advance.
Yeah. It doesn't
If
actually give
you-
you a bonus on wheels down well.
Right.
Okay. So
I mean, we
what?
do get an advance because we get an advance for this mission. Anyway, but I will
Okay.
do NKVD first, and I will make a great show
But we'll
of holding
yeah,
your
we'll
unconscious
I'll
hand.
go back.
Sorry, Elena.
I shall slip back into unconsciousness in that case.
I held her hand and she briefly said, but no, I can walk away.
Way.
And then slip back into
Into unconsciousness. You have also a mark, right? Each one of you.
Yeah, I took the witness to death
Yeah.
of a comrade mark.
Okay, and for Elena and Anya.
I took give your aircraft a personality, but then I broke the aircraft.
Okay.
Hmm.
You want to choose another one?
Yeah, I can. I think after that I'll acquire a dread or a superstition.
Okay.
And I'll take tell the unvarnished truth.
Okay.
So, what is the unvarnished truth?
Maybe I have a think about that and it will pop up later.
Okay. So for you, Elena?
It's I think what happened there that when we hit the target, I was a bit low, and basically the entire plane was engulfed in a ball of exploding aviation fuel. So I've got a touch of PTSD around flashes and bright flashes.
Okay, so okay. So what the mark called? Sorry.
Sorry, what did you say? I'm trying to find NKVD rules, but
Yes, the marks. What the marks called, Lena?
Oh,
Jerry?
the mark is called acquire a dread or a superstition.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, So she has a dread of a fear of bright flashes now.
Okay. Okay, nice. Acquired dread or superstitious. Okay, I was looking into a different sheet. Okay.
Yes.
Superstitious. Okay, for the NKVD, it's page 48 in the main rule book.
Okay, let's go to NKVD on 48. There we go.
And try to roll a good one, please. I don't want
Right.
you to be taken for rehabilitation.
It's that may happen. That may happen. So there we go, NKVD.
Okay, so
When you're questioned by the NKVD, roll plus luck if you lie and plus guts if you tell the truth. I will always prefer to. Well, actually, I could do either.
dreamers can roll using whatever state to be fair on it.
Lying has got me nowhere at
Mm.
all.
Mm.
I've lied my way through this thing. I'm going to tell the truth.
Mm.
And I ain't gonna tell the whole truth. I ain't gonna tell the whole truth. I'm gonna come clean about my false identity. That really I'm too old to be a pilot. That really I'm untrained. However, all the training I've had has been kind of in service. Right for the moment we're at Trotsky, I'm gonna unburden it. I'm going to tell the unvarnished truth, which is in itself a mark. But I'm going to admit to pretty much admit to everything. I'm going to admit to the stealing the records from Anusha, of attempting to steal the underwear from that other woman who I can't remember, that was then done for being a. I mean, she was, she absolutely was a, bourgeois. I'm going to lay it all out. I'm going to say that I knew about the age of the young pilot, and that I didn't do anything until I got it in trouble. I'm just going to splurge it all out. I'm going to put so much on the table here that they can hardly deal with it.
I won't be seeing you again.
Well, except they may not be able to deal with it. But also, I have won 2 medals. So let's give it a go. I'm rolling this. I'm rolling the dice now, and I'm getting 5 plus 1, 6. Ooh.
It seems that this squadron has given me. All I do this day is speak to your squadron. Lena and Valia. Oh, you really. We will think something out. This is very heavy information that you give us, Lieutenant Valia, but this is not what a respected Soviet woman with medals will do. So please hand your medals, and we will demoting you.
I am kind of relieved to be handing my medals over, because I didn't.
I give you a leniency for what I did. Maybe I will having a good day. We just discover an old person with vodka hidden in his with caviar.
With caviar.
Yeah, hidden in his compartment. He was hanging it. Yeah, and yeah, we give him the proper punishment of somebody who has this bourgeois drugs, and his face was full of leftovers of eating caviar. Yeah,
Right.
and we shot him. We just shot him as a punishment. So I'm feeling just relieved today. But hand me your medals, please, and we'll demoting you.
I'm down to sergeant, and I now have 0 medals.
Yeah.
So harsh, but
Hmm.
I did tell them everything. Thank you.
Hmm.
Thank
You
you.
can
Turn
go.
over a
I
new
will-
leaf.
Fight for Comrade Stalin and for the people of the USSR.
Yeah. Go to your station. But if I see you again here, you'll not be giving your medals anymore.
I won't have any to give.
Yeah, your life,
Yeah.
your beat.
Right. It's shall we end there?
I'm good.
On a positive note,
Hey, I got out of an NKVD meeting without being shot. We're good. We're good.
Not bad, not
That's a
bad.
success.
That was great, Mohammed.
Yeah, thank you. Hope I did decent work
That was
today.
brilliant, Mohammed. Well done.
Oh yes.
Thank
Oh
you.
yes.
Yeah, that's great. Ready to carry on with the next mission in 2 weeks' time, which
Good.
will literally be
which-
in 2 weeks' time because we will be flying again only when Elena has recovered,
Yeah.
I imagine, and I've done whatever menial duties I've had as part of my punishment.
You probably clean the same toilet that you take the vodka from.
That off, yeah. Oh, I wonder if there's an opportunity to make vodka in this toilet.
I
Right.
think it was actually antifreeze and not vodka at all.
I think so.
So you will be able to play on the 30th?
On the 30th,
Maybe. Yeah.
well, shall we wait and see what happens on the 30th
Yeah.
in Sweden?
Well, nothing special, but yeah, it's a day off and the day before New Year's Eve, and
Yeah.
well,
Oh,
that's
yeah. Okay. Well, nearer the time we'll confirm whether we're playing. Otherwise, it'll be probably a couple of weeks away, which will be fine. I'll clean more
Yes.
toilets. Elena will be fully recovered, and then we will carry on our fight against the Germans and rescuing those poor Russians in the barge that will have been there for what now? For 4 weeks.
4 weeks.
I don't forget about the legendary bread bed because I have taken some notes. If you want to go on a side mission for looking for the legendary bed.
We may do that in the next adventure. Then we'll do that. Okay. So shall we say goodbye to any viewers that we've had, which is 2 of us?